Namaha, Namaste, welcome. I am Vasanthi and I am a certified yoga therapist, a prenatal yoga teacher, senior yoga teacher, and kids yoga teacher at Beloved Yoga and Rest and Sanctuary for All. And I am here to share with you today how you can practice yoga, people of all ages and all abilities, with the simplicity of utilizing a chair. You taking a chair class is a safe, gentle, and effective approach to taking care of the body, breath, and mind. And it does not imply that because you're utilizing a chair that you are disabled or lacking ability, which is often the myth for many people when they hear the word that there is a gentle chair yoga class. The chair, like everything in life, offers us support. We all want to be supported. We all want to be uplifted and grounded and tethered in life. So why not utilize some of these props that we have available to us in our homes, in our offices, in our schools? We don't need to have many materials to practice yoga. And so I invite you to release that myth that a chair is a crutch and rather see it as a way of supporting you to be present, to ground, and to uplift. Because after all, a chair is not just releasing down, it's also uplifting you. And that's something we all need to navigate life, is support system, whether it be our family, our friends, our community. This is a simple way for us to find support with ourselves as we turn and connect inward to ourselves. So I invite you to practice this chair class with me, and I invite all levels of practitioners, from beginners all the way to complex, to practice, and for prenatal, for children to practice, because it's very safe and effective if we apply the first yama of ahimsa. So please practice compassion, self-compassion, practice non-harming. Anytime you feel pain, remember that word pain stands for pay attention inside now. Pay attention inside now. And if you do that, you will know when the body, the breath, gives you cues to tell you this is not comfortable, to back off when you feel pain and find a place of steadiness, of ease. And it allows you, while you pay attention to the body, the breath, to these signals, to know how can you customize and individualize your practice, whether it's in group or at home. How can you customize? Because not every pose, not everything we do serves each body. So please use this moment to practice your compassion. And I welcome you to join me. So take a moment to pause the video if you need to, and set up your chair as I've done in the back to be able to practice. So as you make your way to the chair, take a moment to find yourself standing behind the chair and find a comfortable standing posture, that essence of Tadasana, of mountain. And allow the feet to be about sit bones distance apart. And allow yourself a moment to gently sway back and forth from the balls of the feet to the heels of the feet, to the inner and outer heels, to the arches. And allow yourself to sway forward, back, side to side in that circular movement. And then allow yourself to sway the other direction. Just allow it to be organic, and feel this action of how the brain, along with the spinal cord and its connection to the body and the body's ability to know its place in space, can find its own center as the rocking begins to find stillness. And allow this to be your way to root down, to tether. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears on the inhale, and then externally rotate the upper arms on the exhale. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, externally rotate, draw the shoulders down the back. Allowing as you ground down and tether, we're not in this place where we're causing any kind of rigidity to find this essence of the standing posture that gives us vital energy. So feel this action as you ground down, this vital energy lifting upward from the earth. Bring the hands right in front of heart space, in front of sternum. Plant a space between the palms and allow yourself to plant this seed today of cultivating to show up for ourselves with a simple affirmation. I am strong. I am steady. I am stable. Say that with me. I am strong. I am steady. I am stable. Welcome that intention not only as words, but as high vibration to every part of your whole being. Knowing that we find that strength, that stability in the support systems around us, above us, within us, in front of us, behind us, that support is everywhere within, and one of the greatest supports is within us. Let the hands come down by your side, let the palms face up, and as you inhale, reach the arms overhead, lengthen from the feet upward through the fingertips, through the crown of the head, lift up out of the low back, the mid back, the upper back, lift up out of the side ribs, and lengthen the sternum and the crown of the head forward and upward. And then as you inhale, gently let the sternum lengthen upward and gently lean back as you support the head to even gaze slightly up. And as you exhale, let the arms reach forward and down to the back of the chair. Let the hands rest lightly on the chair as you walk the feet back. Let the feet be sit bone distance apart, as comfortable as it is for you. If you're expecting, let the foundation be wider and open the feet wider to make space for the womb. As you're here, bend the knees deeply, reach the sit bones up and back as you reach the crown of the head forward, and notice, support the cervical spine. The cervical spine is a mirror image to the lumbar, so don't let the head hang. Think of lengthening forward through crown of the head, that slight chin drawing towards throat, that you can still hear that sound of your breath in the back of the throat, little constriction, and you feel fully lengthened and supported. This is a great way to release any pressure in the lumbar and the low disc, to take pressure off that sciatic nerve. Stay here for an inhale, let the mouth open and exhale. And gently press with the feet and slightly with the hands, lift the head up, step a foot forward, step the other foot forward, allow them to meet, let the arms come by your side, and inhale, reach the arms out to the side, overhead. Exhale, draw that seated intention of I am strong, I am stable, I am steady. The arms come down by your side, palms facing in. Reach your arms forward and overhead as you elongate, gentle arch back. And then on the exhale, little bend to the knees as you lengthen, reaching tailbone back, crown of the head forward. Bring the hands to the back of the chair. If you are able to leave the head below the heart, you're welcome to bring the hands to the seat of the chair. If you have any eye conditions or you're expecting, please keep the head above the heart above the baby, or head above the heart if you've had any heart surgeries or glaucoma or cataracts, or keeping the head in line. So again, thinking the head's pressing back into that pillow, feet walk back, sit bone distance apart or wider if you need that foundation. Little bend to the knees as you reach the sit bones up and back. And then allowing that exhale. The exhale is a great tool to help us connect to the body, to come back to the physical body. So on your exhale, feel that action of grounding down into the bones, allowing the muscles to hug into the bones. Gently lift the head up, step a foot forward, and then step the left foot towards the left leg of that back of the chair. And then pick up the back foot, allow them to be on two separate tracks. That back foot is gently on an internal rotation, toes turning in. Front knee is slightly bent, that knee is tracking towards middle and pinky toe. And option, you keep the hands on the chair and you alternate one time to each side. You inhale, lengthen up. You exhale to lower. Ground down through both feet. Ground down through the big toe, pinky toe mound, the heel, the inner and outer heel, and lifting up through the arches, maybe even lifting all 10 toes off the earth to feel that firm foundation down. And you can utilize the chair for support. And you can also know that the chair is there for support, and maybe even explore both arms lifting upward, knowing that anytime you need that support, it's right there. Sometimes that's all we need to know, is that we are able to find support when we need it most. So it's an inhale to reach, exhale to lower. Next time you reach up, pause there. And then turn the palms out, and on the exhale, draw the shoulders down the back. And then inhale, reach up. And then exhale, draw down. And you can even start to give a little movement to that front leg. Draw, straighten that front leg, and then draw that head of the femur bone into the socket as it descends down. And then next time we draw the arms wide like cactus arms, on the exhale, draw the forearms forward, round the back. Open on the inhale, round on the exhale. This idea that breath not only happens in front side of the body, but the side bodies and the back side. So feel the entire body like a cylinder expanding and contracting with breath. And on the next inhale, stay open. Wait for the exhale. And then next inhale, let the palms face in, reach upward. And as you exhale, lower the hands down. Take your time, tuck the back toe, lift up that heel, and reach back through that heel into a high lunge. And then take your time. When you're ready, step it back. Find that downward dog hang where you are supporting yourself. The feet are underneath the hips, ankles underneath the knees, knees under the hips. And then you bend the knees deeply, reach the sit bones up and back. Lengthen as you reach forward through crown of the head. Soften the shoulders, soften the head, neck, and face, soften the jaw. We often hold a lot of tension in the jaw, so let the mouth open, let the breath fall away. And then shifting the weight to the right foot, lifting the head up, stepping that right foot forward, picking up that back leg, pivoting, letting it rest, grounding down, front knee is facing forward, feeling that back leg strongly grounded. So think from that back hip to the outside of that back foot, pressing down. Let the arms come by your side, and again, you always have the option to customize. One arm at a time reaches up on the inhale, lowers on the exhale. Reaching up on the inhale, lowering on the exhale. Or you have the option of both arms reaching up, holding that space, and then exhale, lowering. Lowering to the chair, lowering the arms down by your side. Now in your next inhale, let the arms reach upward, and we come back to those cactus arms. So exhale, we draw the elbows down. So think elbows reaching back, upper arms parallel, almost like a little cobra back. And then on the exhale, a little cat back, you're pressing, forearms touch. You open on the inhale. Round on the exhale, breathe into backside. Open on the inhale. A little flexion, extension of the mid and upper back. The next inhale, we open. Let the palms face in. Exhale. Inhale to reach up. And then exhale, lower the hands down to the chair and take your time to step it back. And again, you have that option. The hands can be on the back of the seat, or it can come down to the seat of the chair if that's something that serves you. If it's not to your best interest, to your health, to have the head below the heart, keep the head lifted, especially if you're expecting or if you've had any heart or eye conditions. On your next exhale, let it all out. Inhale here. Exhale completely. Then inhale, stepping the foot forward, stepping the other foot to meet. Lowering the arms by your side. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And as you exhale, take the right hand down by your side. Look down to the earth as you lean. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to reach up. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Nice. Next inhale, we reach up. And then exhale, keep the hips facing forward, open from the mid-back, the rib cage, the upper back collarbone to the side. Inhale to reach up, keep the hips facing forward. Twist from the rib cage, your greatest range of motion, mid and upper back, chest and collarbone as you open to the left. Arms sweep open wide. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to open wide. Inhale to reach. We have this ability sometimes that we think that the range of motion comes from the low back, but know that that lower back sacrum, they're all there to stabilize. And the range of motion is greatest in the mid and upper back. One more time to the left. And on the next inhale, we reach up. Exhale, the hands to heart space. Take a moment, let the arms release down. Quarter turn to your right. Let the feet open wide. And then look to the foot that's by the chair, that left foot. Pivot that foot so that that toes face forward towards the chair. And then look at that back foot and spiral that foot inward so that the heel presses out. And you feel this internal rotation of this back thigh and external of this. So this front knee is tracking healthily to the middle and pinky toe. So feel this integration of head of both femur bones drawing in. So when we come to warrior two, it feels like all this outward moving direction, but it's all being integrated inward. So feel the heels drawing inward at the same time the action of pressing the mat outward. Again, we have this chair for support. The hand can rest on the chair. Hand comes to heart or hand comes to baby. You inhale, open. You exhale, hand back to heart or baby. Turn to the left shoulder. Inhale, look to the hand, turn towards right shoulder. Exhale back. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's bring both hands right to the center sternum. Press the thumbs and index fingers together. And as you inhale, draw that strength, that stability and steadiness from your heart. Exhale, draw it back in. Inhale, draw it out, that essence of what's already within you. Exhale, gather it back in so that it remains abundant within you. You share outwardly and you have enough for yourself inside as you share outwardly. Everything we do for ourselves then becomes an outward reflection. On the next time you open, pause there in warrior two. Let the palms face down. Let the wrists even relax so the fingertips relax down. Soften the head, neck, and shoulders. On your next exhale, with the Back hand rests down, front hand faces up, gentle extend back. And then as you exhale, bring that hand to the back of the chair. Turn the chest, the rib cage to the side. Bring the thumb to the shoulder. And then from this place, from that back foot, lengthen through the back leg, through the side ribs, through the upper arm, through the fingertips. And your option, the gaze can spiral upward. Support that neck. Gaze can be straight ahead or the gaze can be down. Do what serves you. And each side of the body is different, so listen. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Always options. The hand can come to the seat of the chair. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Let that top arm lift up. Think like a rope. There's all the people who support you in life, not only the support beneath you, but above and around you. Feel that action of them lifting you up on the inhale. Lower the arms by your exhale. Nice. Parallel the feet. You can walk the feet, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. Nice. Inhale, reach up. Take the right hand to the left wrist. Exhale. Inhale, center. Opposite hand to opposite wrist. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Next inhale, come back up. And then exhale, let the palms touch, gather. Beautiful. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, gather back. Inhale, open wide, lift the heart, gaze up. Exhale, gather back. Inhale, that vertical. Keep that elongation. Exhale, knit it back to sternum. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. Nice. Inhale, reach out, open. Exhale to twist. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale to twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, back to heart. Beautiful. So you have the option. You can turn to face the other side. I'm going to move my chair to the opposite end so that I'm not facing you're not seeing my backside with the wall. But you have the option to simply change or turn the chair to the other side. And from here, we're going to find that grounding posture. Open the feet wide for preparatory stance. Turn that foot to face the back of the chair. And then look to that back foot and allow it to pivot and rest. And allow your feet to feel like there's a strong foundation, a wide base. And from here, look down to that front knee. Make sure that thighs on external rotation, the knees stable, tracking and facing towards the middle and pinky toe. Ground through the outside of the back foot. And as you know, this chair is here always for balance, for stability, for support. And we need to know that during moments in our life where we need to navigate to find strength and stability. Hand can remain on the chair, hand can come to heart, to abdomen, and as we inhale, we open, we exhale back. Inhale, open, exhale back, and the hand can alternate. You can turn the gaze, use the gaze as a drishti to focus. Inhale from one shoulder, look to the back hand. Exhale back. Inhale to open. Exhale back. And the next time you open, stay open. Maybe even that hand lengthens and reaches upward. Let the shoulders relax. Inhale, gather back. Thumb and index fingers together. Draw that strength, that stability outward. Gather it back on the exhale. I am strong. I am stable. I am steady. Next time we reach out, we pause there. We'll let the palms face down, relax the wrists, the fingertips, soften the head, neck, and shoulders. The back hand rests down the back leg, let the front palm face up, and reaching back, finding that length to that side body, and then drawing that femur bone into socket so the shin draws forward. You have an option. Hand rests on the back of the chair. Hand rests on the seat of the chair, relevant of where you go. It's not about how deep you go, it's about holding the structure upward. So from here, thumb touches the shoulder. Reach towards the ear, reach upward, and feel that length from the back leg, that energetic consciousness of this pose from the back leg, riding through the side body, through the upper arm, through the fingertips as you tether and ground down. And you have that option again as you're here. Inhale here. Exhale. What serves your neck? Is it gazing upward? Straight ahead, still supporting the head and neck, so the head's not hanging or downward. It's different on each side. So as you find the support with the earth beneath you, the chair underneath you, reach upward and feel that support upward, as if everyone who supports you in life, all that you believe in is there, and you're reaching hold with the upper arm. Let it lift you up from that place of stability. And then lower the arms as you exhale. Just parallel the feet. Heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. And finding that mountain. Take the shoulders, loop them by the ears, draw them down the back as you inhale. And then taking that chair, you can turn to face the chair. I'm going to move the chair in front to the side so that you can see. So I'm going to stand beside the chair, have the chair to one side. And as I ground down the side that's to the chair, I'm going to ground that foot down, lift up. So rooting down, lifting up, thinking like a magnet from the thigh to the navel, lifting up, spreading the toes on the inhale, and on the exhale, opening from this hip socket. So not going forcefully, quickly to an extreme range, coming back to center and lowering. So it's grounded down. Inhale to lift, exhale to open, inhale center, exhale down. And continue for 3 more cycles. We do repetition and then hold. So we're not trying to turn this way. So think, stabilize the pelvis and let that rotation, that movement originate from this hip socket. So we have stability. And then next time you lift up, open, and you have options. The toes can press into the earth, into the side of the leg, as long as it's not putting pressure on the heel. The foot can press firmly into the calf or the inner thigh, as long as you're not grabbing to pull it upward. And as you're here, use the chair for support. Let the other arm come in front of heart, or let that other arm reach upward. If you choose to have some playfulness and know that you always have support, let that other hand on the chair get light. Bring the hands and then come back and smile at that ability for the body, the mind to work. Yes, and that's swaying, and then knowing it's there, and you can put that foot down because gravity's there to support you. Doing just what's right for you. Love how children playfully approach tree. They're not trying to be rigid and stiff. They actually allow this play, this movement to take place, and they laugh when they sway. Nice, coming back. Great, shake it out. And again, you could be at the back of the chair, you can walk to the other side, and then simply move it to this side. And then finding a moment, ground down again. Let's take a moment, reach the arms upward, and visualize drawing from the feet all the way up to the fingertips, all the energy the earth has to offer. And on the exhale, sending that energy, that love back so it remains in abundance. This idea of lifting upward energetically everything that we need from the earth. And then exhale, sending it back. Use your imagination. Draw through the soles of your feet all the way up to the fingertips on inhale. Hold the breath there at the fingertips. Exhale, direct it back down. Inhale, draw from the soles of the feet through the entire body to the fingertips. Hold. Exhale it back down. And slowly lower your arms by your side. Let's take a moment. Ground down to the foot that's closest to the chair. Again, like a magnet. Think opposites attract. That thigh lifts up towards the navel. We open at the hip socket. We come back to center. And we lower. And see if you can get that outside foot to spread the toes, activate. Finding just where it's appropriate for you. So trying to keep the pelvis stable and seeing that the movement doesn't originate from the knee turning out. It originates from this head of this femur bone, externally rotating internally and externally. So externally rotating here, coming back, drawing down. So it's an inhale to lift, exhale to open, inhale center, exhale down. And next time we lift, let's pause for a moment. And then you decide what serves you. All the benefits come from every option. Toes tuck, rest on the floor, as long as you're not pushing firmly into that ankle joint. Foot presses firmly into calf or into inner thigh, as long as you're not reaching, grabbing, trying to force it. So decide what's appropriate for you. Hand can rest on the chair, arm can reach up, arm can remain by your side. And then you have the option to take that play. Get light on the hands. Come back to the chair. Get light. Foot comes down. It's another opportunity to reestablish, to start over. Offer your posture. And welcome that affirmation in. I rest in my strength and stability. I rest in my strength and stability. And we know that that chair is there for support. It's the supports in life that help us to navigate life. Lower the arms, draw that knee in, and release. And then take a moment, stand on the back of the chair. Take a moment, find that Tadasana again. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, deep bend to the knees, reach sit bones back as you lengthen forward. Find the back of the chair, step the feet back. Perhaps even this time, opening the feet wider than the hips, the width of the mat, or wider, a little bend to the knees. As the sit bones reach back, crown of the head reaches forward. And allow your eyes to close here and let the exhale come through the space between the eyebrows as if you were draining out all the thoughts that are not true, that no longer support you. Making space for creating new habits, new seeds to empower, to find that strength, that stability, and that steadiness to navigate life. Big open mouth exhale. Gently lift the head up. Step a foot forward. Step a foot forward. Sweep the arms up on the inhale. Now with gratitude, draw that seed to heart space on the exhale. And lowering the arms, taking your time to come back to the seat of the chair. sternum forward. Exhale, round the back. We can even interlace the fingers, spiral the palms outward. Inhale up. Exhale to press out, round. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next, inhale, reaching up, let the palms face down. Exhale, the arms by your side. Let the left hand come to the chair, right arm reaches up on the inhale. Gently lean and look down as you exhale. Inhale, back up. Exhale, that arm down by your side. Inhale, opposite arm up. Exhale to look down and lean into that side as you press the sit bones and the feet down. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, arm lowers by your side. Final time to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale to lower. Inhale, sweeps the arms forward and upward. Exhale, twist to the left. Let the arms come down by your sides. The hand can come to the seat of the chair, the back of the chair. You can use that right arm to press outside that knee and thigh. And continue that spiral as you ground down through the sit bones. Lift up through sternum, through crown of the head, and allow the gaze to draw back. Soften the head, soften the neck, soften the shoulders. Soften the face and the jaw. And slowly come back to center on your next exhale. Inhale, reaches the arms up and overhead. Exhale to the right. Right hand rests behind you to the chair. Back of the chair, left hand can come outside that knee and thigh as you ground down. Lift up through sternum. Lift up through the crown of the head and let the gaze rest behind you to a very precise spot. With your next exhale, come back to center. Now let your hands rest on the knees and thighs. Let a hand rest over the heart, the other hand rest over the navel. Let the eyes softly close, let the upper eyelid rest softly on the lower eyelid. Returning back to that affirmation, we began our practice by planting that seed. I am strong. I am stable. I am steady. I am strong. I am stable. I am steady. Invite those words, those vibrations and affirmations deep within your core. Feel that support beneath you. Feel that support above you, behind and front, to the left and right, knowing that there's support all around you. We are never alone in this journey. And greatest support is within us. Let the hands meet in front of heart space, bowing down in gratitude to that teacher within us. And gratitude to each of you for showing up for your practice. Thank you.